Now we are moving towards question number 24. Which of the following is responsible for the mass of an atom? As we represent the mass number as A is equal to Z plus N. So here Z is actually the number of protons and N is the number of neutrons. So mass number is the sum of protons and neutrons. Next question number 25. Which of the following determines the atomic number of an atom? Definitely atomic number is actually the number of protons. So option B would be correct answer. Question number 26. Nickel has atomic number 28. Choose the correct electronic configuration for nickel. The electronic configuration of nickel is actually 3d8 and 4s2. So it attains the configuration of argon, and 3d8 4s2 is in option B. So B is the correct answer. Question number 27. If both K and L shells are full, it means that K has 2 electrons and L has 8 electrons. So the total number of electrons would be 10, and the atomic number is actually based on the electronic configuration. So the atomic number of that element would be 10. So option C is the correct answer. Question number 28. Which of the following determines the chemical properties? So chemical properties means how the valence electrons are shared and traded with valence electrons of other atoms to create new elements. So definitely it affects the chemical properties. So what affect the chemical properties is actually the number of electrons in the valence shell, which are shared and traded with the other atoms to form new compounds, to form new molecules. So option B would be the correct answer, number of electrons. Question number 29. Atoms that have the same number and different atomic number are definitely isotopes. And what are isotones? Isotones which have same number of neutrons, isobar which have same mass number. Next, question number 30. What happens to the atomic number during a chemical reaction? So during a chemical reaction, the only thing that vary and changes is the number of electrons, not the number of protons. So atomic number must be same during any chemical reaction. So option C will be the correct answer. Question number 31. How many orbitals can have the following set of quantum numbers? N is equal to 3, which means that third shell. L is equals to 1 mean S subshell. M1 is equal to 0 mean S orbital. So definitely it will have only one orbital. Option B is the correct answer. Question number 32. 1 mole of any gas at RTP occupies a volume of 24.0 dm cube, while at STP it is 22.414 dm cube. Question number 33. Which of the following species can always exist independently? Definitely molecules can exist independently. Atoms cannot exist independently. Question number 34. If 16 grams of sulfur is burned in oxygen, then what volume of SO2 is produced at STP? So we know that if we burn 1 mole of sulfur has actually 32 grams. So if we burn 16 grams, that means that molar volume should be half. So 11.2 dm cube should be the correct answer, because if they are talking about 1 mole of sulfur, which means 32 grams, which occupies a volume of 22.414 dm cube. They are asking for 16 grams of sulfur, which means 11.2 dm cube volume is produced, which is half of the molar volume. So question number 35. Total number of atoms present in 17 grams of hydrogen peroxide is 17 divided by 34, which is the molar mass of hydrogen peroxide, multiply 4 H2O2, total number of atoms in hydrogen peroxide, multiply Avogadro's number, which is Na. 17 ones 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So 2 Na is the correct answer, option A. Question number 36. In the combustion analysis of organic compound, which of the following element is estimated by difference method percentage of oxygen? That is the exact text line from the topic combustion analysis. Hemoglobin is a macromolecule. Hemoglobin is a macromolecule and its molar mass is 68,000 AMU and it consists of 10,000 atoms. So do not confuse with the atoms with molar mass. It has a molar mass of 68,000 AMU and it has total number of atoms 10,000. Question number 38. The increasing order for the values of charge by mass. The maximum value of charge by mass is for electrons and the least value of charge by mass is for neutrons. The reason is that neutrons have no charge, alpha particle have greater molar mass, and protons have mass greater than electron. So the charge to mass value would be maximum for that whose charge is greater. So charge is greater for electron and mass is less for electron. So charge by mass value is greater for electron than proton than alpha particle, and it will be 0 for neutron. Question number 39. Or a given principle n is equal to 4, the energy of its subshell is in the order, even if it is n is equal to 3, n is equal to 4, and directly proportional to energy. As the value of n increases, the energy increases. So F has a greater energy than D, then P, and then S. This is the energy level of subshells. F has a greater energy than D, then P, and then S. Question number 40. The electronic configuration of silver atom in ground state is, silver is basically a transition metal in which d orbitals are occupied and are lower in energy as compared to the s orbital. So one thing must be remembered, that 4 d orbitals in case of silver must be occupied and completely filled. So 4d10 should be the configuration of silver atom, 4d10 and fs1. So option C is the correct answer.